stepped into the job, you were inheriting a room that at one point was down to 1, and now you've got 5. Just how different in terms of just management and going about it is it for you compared to 5-6 months ago?
When I came, I never worried about that. I knew Coach Landon was going to put me in the right situation, put the team in the right situation, find the right backs, and he knew I was going to work, him and Coach Dillingham. So we started off with 2 scholarship guys, and now we got 5, and really good backs.
What does Bucky bring that? What does he add to your room that you didn't have already?
Man, pure tough. That kid is tough. Tough. He's just a natural born leader, bringing everybody together. And like I said, he did it in the Big Ten. So I'm talking about it's a joy to have him. Comes to work every day, smile on his face. He is, tough. He is tough.
With that many scholarship backs, what's your philosophy in terms of just distribution in a game?
I always say those things take care of themselves. You'll have nobody being complacent out there on the field. Like I tell the kids, you're going to take my personality. I'm not a complacent person. I come here to work just like I was the guy volunteering in Memphis. So I'm trying to pour the same thing into them. Just because whatever stars you was in high school, that don't mean nothing in my room. When you get out there on that field, you better come every day to work. Because if you don't, the next man going to step up. So nobody's going to be complacent in this.
How has that competition gone out through 6 days of practice?
Competition has been good. Each back have their strengths and weaknesses. Some kids may think they don't have weaknesses, but all of them have their strengths and weaknesses. Been pretty good. Shundala been good. Byron Caldwell been good. Noah has been Noah. Bucky has been good, and I'm excited about Jordan James.
What did you see from Jordan James?
Big, explosive, violent runner. He don't waste no time getting vertical. He's a joy to be around. He's like a sponge. He tries to soak up everything. He's around the older guys. He is a true joy to have.
What about Sean? What have you seen from him working his way back?
Sean has, like I said, I'm proud of Sean. Sean has came on from this spring. He's been steady, good player. Like I said, that's what you expect from a veteran guy. So you expect for that.
Sorry, with Bucky, how did he get on your radar? Were you familiar with him before you got to Oregon?
A lot of these kids I may have, prior relationships with, maybe, down the road that I always remembered. And when he got in the portal, I remember the kid. So, it just went from there, but I'm just happy to have him.
You had the pads on today. Did it sound different? Did it sound like you wanted to hear with the full pads on?
It ain't gonna never sound like I want to hear. I'm old school. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama, so ain't gonna never sound like that. So I want to be even a little bit more physical. My boys, they gonna always say the word physicality. They know I lean on that. We can get better. I'm always gonna tell them we're gonna get better.
Special teams, you're kind of trying to distract all the punt returners with throwing medicine balls, things like that. Where have you seen those guys improve over the fall camp?
All of them are doing well. Seven, Chris Hudson, you got Chase Coulter back there, you got Delgado back there, then you got the young pup back there, Jordan James. They all have done well. Like I said, competition brings success, man. So all of them back there competing, and they ain't got much better from the spring.
With Byron, where have you seen him make the most progress in these games since he's out here?
Byron, he is improving on the part of listening, taking the coaching. He is getting better, trying to attack the hole, great hands, and he's getting better in his routes. He's doing a good job.
Who's the best listener in that room?
Me. I'm the best listener. I'm the best running back in the room. And I tell them that every day.
Get some reps.
Yeah.
Can you prove that you're the best running back in that room?
I think you put the ball on the 1 yard line, ain't none of them out there tougher than me. They know that. That's why I try to stay in that weight room and work out, because I tell my boys I want them to work out. I want to look as good as they do. So I'm the toughest one in the room, period.
With that approach and attitude to the team, are you hoping that rubs off on them, and do you see that?
They ain't going to have no choice but to rub off, because I ain't changing. It's the same standard every day. And you see them boys, they take their field like that, they work hard, because they hear my voice from the beginning of practice to the end. They ain't got no choice, because I ain't going to let up. I'm not going to cheat my kids in that room.
With Jordan James, has he impressed you at any point? Is this what the guy you expected to get, or has he produced at a level that was more than what you anticipated?
Don't shock me. I've been knowing Jordan since he's been in 9th grade. Don't shock me at all. It's what I expected. So anything those guys in there do, don't shock me. That's what I expect. I expect them to take it from the classroom to the field. It's a really good room, and the best thing about the room, it is a really good group of kids. And the main thing I'm trying to pour into these kids that I think sometimes we lose as coaches and adults, learn how to be one. You can achieve great things when you're leaning on one another, because there's going to come a time where you're going to need one another. So that's one thing I pour into those kids. Man, learn how to be one. Learn how to root for one another. But the room is gelling well, and I'm excited about it.
I imagine there's going to be a scrimmage in the next couple days, a week or so. Just what do you hope to see accomplish or show up from your guys when you guys do scrimmage?
Same word, physicality. That better show up. That's what I expect to see. I expect for them to play hard. I tell them all the time, effort don't take talent. Run to the football, because it rubs off on everybody else. It rubs off on your teammates. So I expect to see physicality, discipline, and effort.
You talk about physicality, but Coach Lanning's also had an emphasis on speed. So how do you sort of balance that physicality with the speed emphasis to make a complete package?
Speed brings power. Power is physicality. When you play with speed and you got something that's standing in the way, that speed turns to power, which in turn turns into what? Physicality. So if you play with great speed, you're going to play with great physicality.
In your room, it's clear you guys have a lot of talent, but maybe not a lot of experience. With Marquise Irving having the most college yards so far, has there been someone in your running back room who's stepped up and kind of been an experienced leader to the younger guys, or is it all by one?
It's been a collective group, but the room experienced, because I'm experienced at that position. So they experienced, they'll be fine.
Good?
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.